Hello all, welcome to another Clojure Diary video. So this video I was what to say I wanted to do for a very long time, and mainly this video has been targeted at my friends, like who are using this and that programming languages in their office, and they are making other people do other programming languages and all those stuff. So I just want to bring them to this Clojure way, and that's the thing. And I just want to tell like why I what to say chose Clojure. So one thing was like I was what to say a tech architect in very huge projects. Like it had like zero point 0.1 million lines of code, and another one had zero point 0.2 million lines of code, and oops seemed to break down at that level. So that's the thing. And of course, like I think why it broke at zero point 0.1 million lines of code is like for some reason, like that project, they said you should not have any test code. All testing should be manual. So, but in the very same company, there is another project like zero point 0.2 million lines of code that was maintained by a manager, but it fared better than this zero point 0.1 million lines of code. But yeah, that OOP pattern was kind of straining, right? So that's the thing. And another thing that motivated me to look into functional programming was JavaScript L. Like look, I'm from this Ruby on Rails community, and what to say, like Ruby has what to say totally opposite view of programming compared to Clojure. So that's the thing, and sorry, opposite view compared to JavaScript. So that's the thing, and many people never knew about the power of Rails, and especially Rails 7. So how we can do away with JavaScript. Okay, so like, and they started to bring in all sort of JavaScript inside, and they made development very developmental experience very bad. So like so I just want to escape from JavaScript hell, and I just so that's why I just started to look at Clojure. So that's the thing. Yeah, and another thing was design patterns. One thing with design patterns is like, okay, look, you have a requirement and you say like, okay, it can be solved by this design pattern, and you apply it, and it solves beautifully. Then you need to make some tweaks and all those stuff. Then you find that okay, you need to deviate from the design pattern, and now it's not at all a design pattern, and sooner or later it just becomes a mess, right? So that's the thing. And a lot of smart people, what to say, bad for Lisp like languages, so or Lisp dialects. Okay, so this guy is called Richard Stallman. I think he is the initial author of Emacs, and many people swear by Emacs, and unfortunately I don't use it yet, but many people swear by Emacs. But so like I wish I knew how to code in Emacs, but whatever he says is truth. Okay, like I have never found an instance where this guy has lied or tried to deceive us or try to make money by selling lies, like Steve Jobs or Microsoft, or Steve Jobs or Bill Gates or something like that. So he has never been an evil guy. He seems to be a very good guy, but just like all good guys are, all good guys get ignored because they speak facts, like which might be bitter. This guy is also getting ignored, but the thing is, like, facts win at last. Okay, so that's the thing. Gravity exists. Like, even if you think it doesn't exist and throw a brick up, it just comes and lands down. Okay, so that's the thing, right? And I do have a lot of respect for this guy, Uncle Bob. And he said, okay, Clojure, okay, it's good and all those stuff. And I've read his book, Clean Code, and everybody should read it. So that's the thing. And another reason is Clojure. It targets a lot of platforms. Like, even if you're writing a web front end, you can use a thing called Clojure script. So that's the thing. I hope this page opens. My internet connection is not so good. So yeah. So this is there, and another one is called Clojure Dart. Okay, so this is there, right? So that's the thing, and you can even target like Microsoft runtime, like CLR, I think, Common Language Runtime. Okay, so that's the thing. And so with Clojure Dart, you can write Flutter code and what to say, like build Android apps. Or look, Flutter means you can build what to say UI for any platform, right? So that you can do. So that's the thing. And Clojure initially, hand in hand, it went along with data science. Now, of course, like unfortunately, data science has moved to Python world. Look, I know Python programmers will be furious, but the thing is, look, for everybody, their mom and dad are the best. So, or similarly, that passions run high. Like so, for me, Clojure seems to be the best. And look, after Perl and Ruby, this just mesmerized me. Maybe Python mesmerized you, but yeah, give a fat try to Clojure also. So maybe you will know. Like that's what I would like to say. So that's the thing. And the another thing is driven development. So and of course the syntax. Clojure almost has no syntax. So I'll tell you what it is. Okay, so this is my VS Code environment. Okay, let me just uh, take this out. Like I don't want to view all these files and all those stuff. And let me just make it bigger so that you people can view it properly. And there is a thing called what to say. Mm, okay, I can create a terminal. Okay, so oops, I didn't create a terminal. Oops, create new terminal. Yeah, you got it right. Okay, so let me start something that will execute Clojure. Okay, so okay, it's called Lean and or Lean Engine or something like that. Um, okay, sorry. Lean REPL. Okay, REPL means read eval print loop. Look, I'm just thinking like, okay, you are from other programming language and watching this video. If you don't know what REPL is, just go to Wikipedia and just type REPL. Okay, and you will get it. So REPL. I don't know how my internet connection is. God help me. Okay, so read eval print loop. You can go to this Wikipedia stuff. Look, I'll be putting all these links in this notes. Okay, so I think yeah, my internet connection has become slow or my Mac is not connecting well. So mostly my Mac doesn't connect well to my internet. I don't know why. So maybe Steve Jobs wants me to buy a new Mac so that his grave can be decorated with gold. Okay, so that's the thing. So yeah, you do have this port number. I'll just copy this port number, right? And now let me just hide it. Okay, so this is VS Codium. Okay, so VS Codium is VS Code minus the bad parts. Okay, so Codium. Okay, yeah, this is the thing. So if you use this instead of VS Code, so now I don't think my internet is working. So yeah, like I'm sorry about that. So, but yeah, anyway, I'll just put this link in my uh, what to say notes. This is they have removed all the bad parts that Microsoft has added to VS Code, and they've put this one right. So that's the thing. So now what I just do is a thing called okay, like Ripple. Okay, so um, I just choose this one, like a thing called Calva. That is like you will know the benefits of Ripple driven development now, right? So now local host and this is running in this port, right? So that's the thing, right? So now this is Ripple driven development. So what I can just do is like I can just put okay something like +1 and 1 and boom immediately I just get the answer right over here, right? So that's how it is. And that's the thing. And so look how easy it is. Okay, so I can just find whatever I can just do whatever I want. Okay, and Clojure just has one syntax. Let me tell you what it means. So this plus is actually a function. To this function you're passing these arguments. That's it. You just have only just one syntax in Clojure. Okay, so bracket followed by a function followed by its arguments. That's it. And let's say like if you want like okay, this multiplied by 2, right? So of course you need to put option enter if you want to delete this bracket. So right, and once again let's see whether our code works. That's it. Look, you're just getting the answer over here, you're getting the answer over here, right, and answer over here, right? Okay, so that's it. And you can define your own function, right? And even think this define as kind of a function. It's actually not a function. I think it's kind of a macro. I just think so. That's a function. Sorry, that's the thing. And let me just put something like okay, like say hello, right? So say hello, and let me just get name, right? Okay, so and then I'll just put like print len. Okay, and then name, right? So now we need to test this function, right? Right. So now what I just do is like, okay, I just call this function, say hello, and I'll just put my name like Karthik. I think in Clojure, single quotes is okay or double quotes? I think it's double quotes, right? So if you look, this is a function name followed by an argument. You can also think this has a function name followed by argument. This is also another argument. And function body is also an argument for this function, right? So that's how it is. Just one syntax. That's it. Okay. So now let me just load this into REPL. So say hello gets loaded. Okay. Now I can just execute this one. Or let's say like I just don't want to execute it. So what I can just say is like say hello. Say hello. I can just give something like world. Okay. So that's the thing. Right. So okay. So I'm just printing the name over here. So I'm not printing something with hello. So let me just put like okay, let me just concatenate with hello, hello, and then space over here, name and exclamation mark. That's it, right? So new function, right? And then now I just want to test this new function over here. Works. Now I just want to test it over here. Works. The function is good enough, right? If you're hearing dog barks, I'm very sorry. Like I'm here in India and there is no program to clear the street dogs away. So I'm really, really sorry about that. So yeah, so that's the thing. And now, look, so this is the syntax. You can just see very, very consistent syntax. Okay, so and I don't know how many of are you in what to say like object oriented programming, and how many of you use strategy pattern and all those stuff. So let me tell about strategy pattern in Clojure, right? So if you put okay like star 3 5 and you'll just get 15. Okay, so if you put plus 3 5 you'll get 8. Okay, so now just look at this one. I'll just put a if statement, and if true I'll just put plus and star. Okay, and let me just see. Okay, now it just says okay returns plus. Okay, so that's the thing. And now if I put false, it just says star. Okay, so but plus and star are what? They are actually functions, right? So let me just copy this and then put it over here, right? Just to execute this block, let me just put control and then enter, right? And now to execute this entire stuff, let me put option and enter. So of course now it just gives star. Okay, so if I put option enter, the star should be returned out and the star 3 5 should be 15, right? Option enter and it's 15. And if now I can just choose strategy depending on whatever I just want. Of course this true or false could be generated by some complex logic, but just look at the strategy over here. This strategy is generating a function, and this function is being applied on this 3 and 5. So just imagine the power of that. Okay, so I was just blown away, right? So that's how it is. And yeah, and you just have this very good closure community. So closure, once again, I don't know whether my internet is working, if it's fast, if it's a Mac problem, or if it's uh, okay. So yeah, you do have this closure community, and they are very helpful. Like they are very very helpful. So oh, why it's going to success stories? I just went to come. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, fine, fine, fine. I think they just redesigned this page. Okay, but yeah, it looks good. Okay, so books are there, right? You'll find out why I'm telling books. Okay, the first book is my book. Doesn't mean that okay, look, my book is the best book, but the thing is like it is what to say, Librian gratis, and I'll be happy if you read it and give me suggestions so that like I can correct it. And there are a lot of closure books, and what to say, this book is also I think Librian gratis, but all other books are I think paid. But I think first I read this Getting Closure. I did try out this book. It's called Closure for Brave and True. Where is it? Like, okay, Closure for Brave and True. Come on. Yeah, this one. But the thing is, like, it was, I don't know, I didn't get it. So that's the thing, right? So yeah, so you can read my book, and over here, if you just go and hit this read, you will get it. You can get it as PDF, and EPUB. If you want me to get money, buy it on Amazon or just donate. Like I don't mind. Okay, of course, who doesn't mind getting money? So that's the thing, right? So okay, they've put an Amazon link over here, but this book is surely available for free on the internet. Okay, okay, I'm very positive about that. So that's the thing. Look, there are books, but there aren't as many books as like say for Python or JavaScript. So that's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, the community is very very good, and there is also Clojure Reddit community and all those stuff, and you can check that out. Okay, so but yeah, like I just told, like this is the power of Clojure. You can just execute it and just see what you're doing, right? And it has just got only one syntax: function followed by arguments, right? And there is another thing called macros which I don't want to go inside, right? So that you'll just understand. Macros are nothing but programs writing programs, or if you know Ruby, it's like meta programming. And Clojure targets a lot of platforms, like it targets Dart, it targets okay, like let me just hope this opens fast. My internet is not good. Okay, this is the tool I was using, LeninJet. So I would have put documentations for it in my book. So yeah. Uh, oops, my book does have. Oh, I don't know what happened to that image. Yeah. Look, look. Now I know a lot more runtimes. Okay, so it just targets Clojure script. Usually, Clojure runs on Java. So there is a huge Java library which you can use. That is very very smart move. And CLR is nothing but Microsoft, and this is Clojure Dart. And there is also another thing called Babashka, okay, Babashka, right? This one targets a thing called Graal VM, right? So this is Oracle's, I think, Java virtual machine. That's what it targets, and it's really really fast. Okay, so that's the thing, right? And the creator of this language is also very what to say, nice person, and that's what it is. And he also responds to me sometimes on in Reddit or sometimes on Twitter. So that's the thing, a very very down to earth person, I think. Okay, so that's the thing. So yeah, you have got a very great community and a language that has only one syntax, and surprisingly with that you can build uh, very ginormous programs and something like that. It is being used for data science, mobile development, and almost everything. And smart people say like, okay, Lisp is really great, and Clojure is nothing but Lisp. It is a dialect of Lisp, right? So that's the thing. So I just feel like you must check it out. Like no matter what your office says, do your personal Clojure stuff and all those things. And I guess you will one day thank me for that. Okay, so I'm very sure about that. Okay, so that's the thing. Of course, I do need to thank Stallman for creating free software, Uncle Bob, the creator of Babash, I don't know his name, and Rich Hickey, the creator of Clojure, and the great Clojure community, who have never let me down. And there seems to be no politics in that community. So thankfully, yeah, thankfully till now. So I haven't really experienced any politics from the top community members. Okay, so that's the thing. So yeah, that's why I just want you people to try out Clojure, and even if you're trying out, what to say, don't give up and all those things. Keep trying out, and you will finally get it. Look, I just literally pulled my nail to get this what to say REPL and all working. That's because I never knew like such thing exists. Okay, so but yeah, slowly I'm just solving one problem upon another. That's why I just even named this channel Clojure Diary, right? So it's a diary, not a perfection. Okay, so that's the thing. And writing my book and keeping this channel is part of my Clojure learning experience. So that's how it is. If you just keep trying and trying, keep asking questions to the community, you will get it. So anyway, happy closuring or whatever it is, and let's meet in next video. Bye.